In this video, we'll demonstrate what's new in the Sentinel GIS service request web application. First of all, the web application has been redesigned with a new look and feel. It's laid out in a more organized and attractive fashion. So if we look at the search page or the entry page, things are much easier to read and they're laid out in a more organized way. The administration tab, where we add new users and remove users as well. Beyond the look and feel of the application, there are some significant new improvements in functionality as well. First, a minor improvement on the search page. We've added zone to the list of criteria that we can search by, as well as made the status and priority multiple selection. So it's possible to search for, let's say, open and assigned requests, or those that are pending review and closed, rather than having to do two separate searches. You can search for those requests and then run a report or go and edit or print the request, just as we used to be able to do. One of the most significant improvements in the application, though, is that when we go to create a new request, we can now search by customer last name, phone number, or customer address, and it will search for past requests that have already been entered in the system. We can merely select one of those past requests and it will copy in all of the caller information and problem location from that past request for us, so that we don't have to retype everything. We would fill in the required fields for this current request. We can also make changes to any of the information about the caller. The address, problem location, the description needs to be filled in for this current request, as well as the target and summary of the problem. So this will save a great deal of time in data entry by being able to clone a past request and copy the information from that one to the current one. Let me finish filling this out. When we save that request, it will show the geocode location on the map as it used to do, but that's a little bit more readable now. Another feature here is this validate address feature, and let me show you how that works. If we create another new request, and this time I'll say that it's an anonymous caller, and start to type in an address. And so in this example, I've just typed in 154 First Ave, and I haven't capitalized or anything. I haven't put in west or east as well. When I validate the address, it will come up and tell me what the most likely result is using a geocode service, the Google Map geocode service. And so if I want to use that address, I can click use that address, and it will copy that information back into the request so that the address is formatted correctly. So the use of that then would be to make sure that the address is real, but also to standardize the entry of that address information into the service request as they're created, so that we don't have something like this where it's entered this way one time, it's entered this way another time, it's entered without the east or west designation another time, and so on. So the validate address should be a good tool for standardizing the entry of service requests. So those are the main new features in the Sentinel GIS service request web application: new look and feel, clone past requests, validate address, as well as some minor improvements to the search functionality.